Hi everyone, so I just got new DJI Mavic Air 2 in the mail, so I would like to show you the unboxing of it. It was delivered via DHL. I brought it here in Thailand. This is the combo Fly Now edition, so it has some extra perks with it. So let's take a look what's inside the box. Here I'm taking off the plastic, and there's some tiny tape on the side. Cut them up and open it up. It's very tight box, so it's pretty good. There's a little box, and that was it. And here's the whole bag. So let's take a look at the little box first. Here I'm pulling out two sets of propellers and some manual papers, and that was all in the box. So the manual is nobody reads them. So here's the first set of the propellers. So in this set there's 6 of them, and the next set is also 6 of them, in case lose them or broke them. And let's take a look at the bag. So there's some paperwork. I don't know, I didn't read them. There's the strap, and as you can see on the side there's some handle, and I cut off the tag. And this the front or the back, I don't know, it doesn't have anything. The zipper, I mean, it did not have anything inside. So let's open the main zipper. So here, another tag. Under the main zipper there's a smaller zipper here. So the first things I pull out are some components, some parts. So let's take a look at them. Here's the first thing that I will be unpacking. So it's USB-C Type-C to USB-A. And here's the other thing. This box is kind of difficult to pull out, but it's the dongle for USB Type-C. So one end is USB Type-C, the other end is Type-B, and then the other end is also USB Type-C. And here is the battery charger to charge with power bank. And this one is the ND filter. So there's 3 of them. Okay. And here, one last thing in the small compartment. It turns out to be the knob for the controllers. And in the main compartment, here's what's inside. So I'm pulling out 4 things basically. That was it. Here's a cushion, so I'll put that back. And here's the first thing. This is the battery hub charger. And here's the controller. It's quite big and heavy and nicely designed. And inside it there's another USB Type-C dongle, but the end of it is for lightning for iPhones. And here I'm twisting in the joystick for the controller. And here's the box. It has the additional battery. So this is the Fly Now combo set, so it has 2 more batteries than the normal set. And here's the adapter to charge the batteries to plug into the hub, and this one's a wire. It comes with the Velcro to nicely pack it up. So another battery for total of 3 batteries. Yeah, so let's take a closer look at the batteries. Here is the adapter. It has some plug at the end, and it only forces you to plug in a certain way. And on the back you can pretty much use it worldwide. And here is how you plug in the batteries into the hub. So at first I did not know how it would go, but yeah, this is how it goes. So you can put in up to 3 batteries. And here's example of the power bank adapter for charging the batteries. So you can just plug in that battery, and then it would have a USB type C, or sorry, USB type A connector, so you can go and charge it. And here's what it looks like with the batteries all in the hub. So you saw I shook it and it's pretty tight fit, so it's pretty good. Here I'm putting in the propellers. Of course it has to align with a certain types. There's 2 types, silver and non-silver, so it has to be color coordinated. And here I just roughly weigh it. It's 374 grams without batteries, and here's with the battery is 576. And here's everything. Oh, by the way, the weight, it had the cover, so it's a little bit heavier. And here's me charging all 3 batteries using the adapter. The wattage, as I mentioned, is pretty much can be used worldwide. And here I put some stickers with numbers on it, some tips, so I would know which batteries I was using. And here's removing the joysticks on the controller to put it back, and oh, what a surprise! So it already had 2 joysticks underneath the controllers. So there's total of 4 joysticks, I guess, in case you lose them. And to put it back, you put the skinny end in first. If you put the head in first, it's more difficult to put in. So here it would be flushed and no joystick. It would be easier to place in the bag. And here's the top of the controller. They redesigned it, and apparently there's antennas on here too. I guess it's that metal brace. And here I would like to show you how the dongle works. So there's 3 types of dongles. It's all USB type C on one end, and at the other end, as I mentioned, there's type B, type C, and lightning for iPhones. Yeah, so to put them on the controllers, the type C end goes into the controller, and the other end goes to whichever phone you use. And once you're done using, you can just support in it. It doesn't have any connectors, so you can just put it in and to keep it nice and neat. So that's pretty good design. And the wires can just be kept in this little compartment. and the top there's some rubber for the phone to put on, and the trigger for shutters, and on the left there's the knob, and here's some function buttons on the left and the right, and power on, off, return home, and the switch. Of course, the bottom USB type C and to charge. And the back there's some ventilators, I guess, for to keep the controllers cool. So here I have my Galaxy S10 Lite, which is USB type C port. I will show you how to put it on. And you notice that it pressed the buttons, so but you can slide it. There's some rooms underneath the hinge, so it would not touch the buttons, and it's pretty nice and tight. And as I pull it out, you will see that it can widen a little bit. It's quite big, so if you have a bigger phone, and here's unfolding the Mavic Air 2 to show the left side of it is a USB-C port. They said it cannot be charged though, so I guess it's for accessing the internal memory. There's 8 gigabytes of it. Pulling out some stickers. The other side, the right side of it, there's a SD card port. So I will be putting in the SD card. I got this for free. It's a micro USB. The speed is U3, so of course you need at least U3 speed. And to put it in, this side, it's a spring-loaded type, so just push it in and push it again to make it come out. There. So here is me charging the controller. Here we go. The adapter has a USB type A port, so you can pretty much use this adapter to charge your controller also. And the light would goes off to charge. Once it's finished charging, the hub would show red, and the controller, the lights will be gone. And this I will show plugging in the USB adapter for power bank. Here's I have a power bank with type C output, and turn it on, it would just charge the battery, and it's pretty good wattage and voltage. And here's the last part. I will show you how to put it all back into the bag. I'm not sure the design of it, how it's supposed to put back, and this is just a way that I come up with, and I might change it in the long term. So this little foam, as you can see, is to protect the lens. It has kind of template, a shape for the lens to go into. And here's the controller with the knob, with the joysticks gone, and so it's easy to put in a bag. And I put that in the third compartment. And here's the battery. I kind of play around with which side of the battery I would put in. So at first I put it on long way, and then I decided to make it a stand-up way, and I just pretty much stuffed in the adapters and the hub. yeah, it can close, I guess. And all the wires, I guess I'll just group them together, and I will be putting it in the zipper compartment on the top. And here's some empty space, so I would put it on this side so it would not crash against the actual drone. So here all the stuff in the zipper. And all the propellers that I have left. So there was 12, I used 4, so 8 are left. I just put it in a small plastic bag to kind of organize it a little bit. And also the extra controllers, the extra joystick, I also put it in a small plastic bag. And I put them in the front compartment. And here, it can kind of tightly close the zipper. It's a tight squeeze actually, but I don't know, I can adjust it later and change the way I put them in the bag. It's up to you also how you would want to put it. And the front zipper can put something else if you want. And the handle on the side is pretty nice actually, if you just want to carry it. That's it.